Last bit of the whole session. Home straight. Rep 10, 10 by a mile. Done it, done it, done it.
So welcome back to the channel. My name is Aaron and this is week 15 of my London Marathon training series. So it's taper time, and as the name suggests, I will spend the next 3 weeks gradually reducing my mileage. I will slightly reduce it in the first week of the taper, moderately reduce it in the second week, and then aggressively reduce it in the final week of the taper period. So it really just is business as usual this week, with the edge taken off. So with that in mind, what are my goals for the week and how do I see this week panning out? Well, the stats are on screen for how we wrapped up the previous week. And as I've already alluded to, I'm just going to take the edge off the intensity. I still want to keep my fitness levels high and I don't want my body weight to creep up, especially now that we're going to start reducing the volume. In this episode, I'll bring you all the action from another big week of training.
It's Thursday, but it's not triple Thursday. It's taper Thursday.
I'll take you down to the athletics track for one last marathon workout.
I feel like I want to cry. I love it.
And we'll juggle all of that whilst trying to handle a newly developing knee injury.
I've got a little bit of pain on my kneecap. Came on yesterday lunchtime, felt it at track last night, and I'm feeling it now.
So let's dive in and check out how we got on. Well, Monday was a complete rest day, but I got back on it on Tuesday. 10k after work in the evening, nice weather, but it was attack of the flies. There was flies everywhere, in my eyes, in my face, everywhere, and I wasn't enjoying it at all. And I think that was reflected in the pace. 6:48 per mile. I was probably a bit aggressive and a bit pushing it. So yeah, not the best run, but we got it done. Wednesday was my standard double where I did 5 miles on my lunch break and then went over to the track in the evening to do track club. And we did more speed work again with quite a bit of volume. It was 500 a K and then 500, 400, 800, 400, 300, 600, 300, 200, 400, 100, 100, 200, 100. Easier to do the workout than to explain it, to be honest, but that's what the set was. But really, really happy with some of the reps I did. I've been going to this track club now for about 3 years, and I would say some of those reps I did on Wednesday were PBs. The 400 in 66 seconds, the 800 in 2:28, the K in 3:10, and the 600 in 1:47. They're all pretty much PBs. So one thing I am going to do at the end of this whole training block is I'm going to go and do a 5K race because I feel like I could do a PB in the 5K. So really, really excited about how my top end is coming along. Really happy with it. And now let's talk about Thursday. I'll show you the footage and then I'll talk about it, but it did not go to plan at all.
So good morning and welcome back. It's Thursday, but it's not triple Thursday. It's taper Thursday. Due to other commitments, I can't do my evening run. So I'm still going to do a double, get my morning run done, my lunchtime run done. It just so happens that this is the taper time, so I can slack off a little bit. Still want to keep these Thursday runs in because I feel like doing the running the day after the Wednesday track session has boosted my fitness quite a bit. So I'll do a 4 mile now, 5 mile at lunch, but no evening run. I've got a little bit of pain on my kneecap. Need to keep an eye on that. Came on yesterday lunchtime, felt it at track last night, and I'm feeling it now. Almost like I've had a whack to the knee, like a bruise. It's not deep within the knee, it's just on the top of the kneecap. So just need to keep an eye on that. That's the first run done. Bit of soreness in my knee, I need to keep an eye on that. Aerobically I feel absolutely fine and muscularly fine, but I've got a bit of pain on the top of my kneecap, so just need to keep an eye on that. But anyway, run one, we'll see how the knee develops over the day and catch back up at lunchtime.
So there we are, a little bit concerning. It came on Wednesday lunchtime, just very, very slight niggle, like, oh, what's that? And then it went away. And then in the evening at track club, I felt it on the warm up and I thought, oh, this is not good. And then it went away during the set. Then I woke up Thursday morning, hobbling around the house a bit, thinking, oh, and then stupidly I went out for the run to see how it went. But as the morning went on Thursday, it was very clear to me that I was not going to be doing any more running that day. So I binned off the lunchtime run and I wasn't going to do an evening run anyway. So I got straight on. I've had this sort of injury before. It feels almost like somebody's taken like a bit of wood and smacked my kneecap. It's not deep within, it's just on the top of the kneecap. So I've had it before, so I'm concerned, but not overly concerned. I just know that what I've got to do is I've got to rest first and foremost, strap it tightly, and then just whack loads of ibuprofen gel on it. And hopefully in a day or two it will go. But I still got plans for this week. So I'm just going to be very mindful about, I've switched my trainers now into the Zoom Fly. They're the most cushioned shoes I've got. So that, I think that will help. And I'm just going to play it by ear. And so Friday rolls around and I went out for a lunchtime run in the Zoom Flies. First mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, it's not sore. It's just, I know it's something there and I don't want to aggravate it. So about a 2 or a 3 on the pain scale. As the run went on, it eased up, and I bumped into a friend who was doing a marathon set, so I tagged on with him, and the distraction of that kind of made me forget about the knee injury. And after about 5 miles or so, I couldn't really feel anything. So the knee had warmed up into it. In the end, I did 9 miles. I was quite happy with that. But again, went back home, got straight on the ibuprofen gel, knee straps, everything, just to make sure it was all okay. Because what I really didn't want to do was mess up Saturday's long run. So we'll dive into the footage now and see how we got on.
Good morning and welcome to Long Run Saturday. We're 15 days out now from the London Marathon, so I'm in the tapering process. So I've got my last workout to do this morning, and the workout will be 10 by a mile at about half marathon pace. I've always wanted to do this workout, but I've never quite worked out where to get it in. So we are tapering. So this week, there's 3 weeks to go. So last week was the biggest volume. I did 12 miles of specific work. This week I'll do 10 miles of specific work, and then I'll have 2 weeks to go, and then I really will start bringing the mileage down. So 10 by a mile at half marathon pace. I've come down onto the track today. I've got some issues with my knee. It's strapped up at the moment, and I've had ibuprofen gel on it. So I've just come down to the track where the ground is a bit softer and a bit more forgiving on my knee. And hopefully I can get this workout done with no issues, and then rest up basically for the next 2 weeks. I will take the camera around with me and we will see how we get on. But like I said, aiming for about 5:40 pace, low 5:40, something like that. We'll just start working into it and then maybe dial it down as we go. 10 by a mile off, 90 seconds recovery. So warm-up drills and strides done, just about to roll into the first rep. So here we go. I don't know if you'll pick it up on the camera, but I can hear church bells. It's my favourite sound in the whole world. I love church bells. Rep 1 done. It was 5:49. That's pretty alright. Nice, just dialing into it. So it's 90 seconds, rest, and then we go again for another mile. Rep 2 done in 5:46. Getting down to the pace now. Just about to start rep 3. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Rep 3 done, 5:42, getting down into the pace now. Just taking a gel. I've got a plan today. 2 weeks out, I'm going to take 4 gels across this session just to make sure my stomach is used to handling 4 gels. So it might make the session a bit easier, or I might end up feeling a bit sick, but I've taken one before the set and then I'll do one after every 3rd rep. So before gels to the day, and just see how I react to it, my stomach reacts. Rep 4 done, 5:39, a little bit spicy, probably a little bit quicker than I should be doing really. So let's just cruise to these next 3, make sure they're not under 5:40, and then we can knock it down if we need to. Right, here we go, 3, 2, 1. Rep 5, off we go. Halfway through after this. So halfway through, rep 5 done, 5:41. Good problems to have. They're quite fast, but I'm feeling in a very comfortable place. Feeling very metronomic, just ticking them around. So 5 to go. I'll keep doing these sort of 5:40 pace, and then I might open the tank on the last 3 just to see what's there. But I'm feeling really, really good. So after this one, I'll have another gel. That'll be 3 for the day. Rep 6 done, another 5:39. I can't stay away from this fast pace. So I'm just going to stay with it. It feels so easy, well not easy, but it feels metronomic. And so I'm just going to keep going with it. One thing I will say is after doing a whole marathon block of 2 mile efforts, 3 mile efforts, 4, 5 mile efforts, doing miles feels very, very comfortable. They're over so quickly. So really enjoying it. Just ticking them off, and the session's flying by. So 6 done, 4 to go. Rep 7 done, 5:39 again. It's a funny day. I'm sweating, but it's quite windy, quite cool. I think it's going to rain later. But 3 reps to go, still feeling pretty good. Knee feels all right, actually. Sort of warmed up into it, so knee feels all right. Still got the strapping on, just as a precaution. But yeah, 3 to go, feeling good. Rep 8 done, 5:38. So just 2 to go. Feeling good. I know this playlist, and in a minute the London Marathon theme tune will come on, and I'll get all kind of motivated and probably drop a ridiculously quick rep. We all have a song that motivates us. I'll be interested to know in the comments if you guys got any songs that you listen to get you pumped up. But for me, it's 100% the London Marathon. It gives me goosebumps like you wouldn't believe. Right, rep 9 done in 5:38. Just done my 4th gel now. Stomach feels like it's got a lot of gels in them, but we'll just see how we react. It's the last rep, so I've just whizzed forward to get to the London Marathon theme tune. So let's have a little go at this. Let's click it on and do the last rep. Here we go. Oh, what a song! Oh, the strings, and now the trumpets. Awesome. Oh, absolute goosebumps as we go through in 1:22. This song is unbelievable. Lap 2 and gone through in 2:45. I can't be the only one who feels like this about music. Oh, I feel like I want to cry. I love it. 3 laps in 4:08. There's that little breakdown in the middle where it goes all quiet, and then a big crescendo towards the end. Amazing piece of work. Last bit of the whole session. Home straight. Rep 10. 10 by a mile. Done it. Done it. Done it. 5:30. Oh yes. 10 by a mile. Done it. Oh, I feel really good. Really, really good. London Marathon team tune absolutely got me through that. Banging, banging, banging. Amazing piece of work. There we are, that's the set done. 10 by a mile. I've done 6 miles warm up, 10 by a mile at about half marathon pace or stroke effort. So low 5:40s, then get into the high 5:30s. I've done 17 for the day, it's come out on my watch. So I jog home now, 3 miles, make 20. And that's me done then for long runs. Next weekend, I'll probably do about 13 miles, just a straight run. But really, that's the bulk of the training now. My knee feels all right. It was a bit stiff to start with when we got into it. And I'm just going to go home now, put ibuprofen gel on it, rest it, wrap it, strap it, and look after it. But no, quite productive with that. Felt really, really comfortable. Having the London Marathon theme tune at the end, that was amazing. I don't know if anybody else reacts like this to music. I resonate with music so much. Like it just makes me really emotional with certain types of music. And when you get to the London Marathon start line and the London Marathon theme tune is playing, it just, all the emotions come in, and then it's playing at the end, it's playing somewhere in the middle. And then you watch it back on telly and it's those opening credits where it's just the whole thing. I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but it makes me beyond emotional. I just get so excited for it. So, but anyway, the session is done. 10 by a mile, felt really, really comfortable. As I said, after doing like 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, 5 miles, big sort of stuff, doing just mile reps felt quite comfortable, and they whipped by, really, to be honest. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. I go home now and recover and call it a day there.
So we got through that one unscathed. And then on Sunday, I went for a family walk on the beach. It was soft sand. I woke up, the knee was a bit sore, but as I was walking around on the beach, that uneven surface, I could feel my knee like clicking and creaking. And every time it did, it was like, oh, that feels a bit better. Almost like a chiropractic kind of thing. It just kind of loosened up. By the end of the walk, couldn't feel any pain at all. So I decided to go out for a run, see how it felt, back in the Zoom flies again. Went out for 7.5 miles, just nice and easy. Started to feel the pain in the first couple of miles, but then as the run went on, it just disappeared. So I just really got to pay attention to it. I'm going to take a couple of rest days now. This injury, if any, there is a silver lining, and it's come at the right time, right into the taper, means I can now just chill out for a bit and let the injury go away. And there we are. That wraps up another training week. I'm feeling very, very fit and very, very positive about it, bar the knee injury. But let's have a look at the stats and see what they say. So the mileage was 57 miles, and I think I might have just rescued the week, to be honest. Wednesday, Thursday, I was not too keen about how the week was going to go. I was getting a bit nervous about it, but I managed to rescue it over the weekend. 57, I'll take that into a taper. It's all right. Body weight before my long run, 66.9. That's the lowest in the block. So that's heading in the right direction. But what I need to be careful of now is as my mileage comes down, I can't keep eating the same because my body weight will go up. So I need to adjust my diet into this taper and keep chipping away at getting that weight down. So I just need to pay attention to that. And there's Easter and there's lots of Easter eggs flying around. So this could be quite difficult, but mental challenge. Strava fitness is 97. That's the same as it was last week. That's okay. It's hovering around that 100 mark. It still hasn't gone over 100, which is annoying, but never mind. The long run was 18 miles. I was potentially going to do 20, but I just thought I'd play safe and just cap it at 18. But that's fine. That's okay. And then injuries, well, it's this kneecap thing. And it's Sunday evening now, and it's still not quite right. I've got it strapped at the moment. I'm walking around the house. I feel fine, but when I go out for a little run, I can feel it. So I'm hoping in a couple of days, just let everything calm down and just like, I feel like if your knee is on a track, everything's out of line. I just need to let the swelling come down and then everything will just sort of like go back into place. I've got no qualifications in that and I don't really know what I'm talking about, but that's just anecdotal. That's how it feels. It just feels need to like shift back in place and slot back into the grooves. And yeah, anyway. But anyway, that wraps up another successful training week. Thank you guys for watching. And if you appreciate this content and you want to see more, please do me a massive favor and like and subscribe to the channel. And in the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.